Good morning, Winthrop, and what a gorgeous morning it is today. Stephen Hines here from the Hines Group at Robert Paul Properties. As promised in my last video, I wanted to make a quick piece, a quick video about a tool that you can use when starting to submit offers on properties to make your offer um, more competitive than other folks, which can be especially important in a market like this, where we have historically low inventory and historically high mortgage applications all at the same time. Um, so the tool that I actually experienced this week for the first time in my hometown of Winthrop, but is often used in much more competitive markets like Cambridge and Somerville, is something we call a pre-inspection. Now, as you know, when you put an offer in, there are various contingencies built into that offer. The most typical contingencies are the financing contingency and the home inspection contingency. The home inspection is where you hire a licensed professional home inspector to come in, check the house top to bottom, put together a really comprehensive report, and give you a baseline from which to either negotiate on the property, walk away from the property, or accept the inherent flaws that are involved in the property, but be prepared to repair or replace after the closing and after you take possession of the property. A pre-inspection happens actually before you put the offer in. So you find a house, you know you love it, you might be able to get a showing, you get in there, and you decide that you want to put an offer in. If you put an offer in and you want a home inspection and you put that home inspection contingency in that offer, it unfortunately makes your offer tremendously less competitive than other offers. I mean, I have seen sellers take much lower offers number wise because they didn't have a home inspection and they didn't want to go through the ordeal of negotiating before finalizing the contract. So you find the house, you go and see it for the first time, you know you want to put an offer in, so you talk to your buyer's agent, and you have your buyer's agent try to open up an opportunity to get into the house with your licensed home inspector before you even draft the offer. This way, you know and you feel comfortable dropping your inspection contingency on the offer, thus making your offer much more competitive. Um, it's hard to get your head wrapped around a space where you're competing with people that are dropping their dropping their inspection contingency. It's crazy. You should never buy a home without knowing what you're getting yourself into. So the pre-inspection offers you the opportunity to get that information in your head on paper before you put the offer in, so you can drop that contingency and make your offer the most competitive that it can be. It's a really fascinating time out there, especially in Winthrop, and it's been super hyper competitive. And if you can get those inspections done before you put offers in, I think you'll have a much better chance of securing an offer. Um, there is the one downfall to getting the inspection done before putting an offer in is that they're expensive. Inspections can be like $500 to $900 depending on the type of property, the location, and the size. And just because you have a pre-inspection and just because you drop your contingency doesn't mean your offer is necessarily going to get accepted. Every seller has their own set of goals and priorities, and each seller has an agent that's helping them strategize in different ways to meet those goals. So you may have to go through 3, 4, 5 pre-inspections at a cost of $500 to $900 a piece before getting an offer accepted. But if you can swing the dough, it really does make like such a difference when submitting offers. So I hope that this was helpful, and I hope this was instructive. If there's any other questions about pre-inspections, how they work, who the best home inspectors are to use, I can be reached at 978-394-9030. I can be reached right here on Facebook. I can be reached via email, which is all over the place. You shouldn't be very hard to find that. and my website. So feel free to reach out. Have an awesome, I think it's Saturday now. Have an awesome Saturday. The weather looks great. And talk to you soon. Thank you.